What is up, everyone? Back with another video. So today's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna make a knife today, and stay tuned till the end, because at the end I'm going to give the terms for the giveaway for the knife. So I hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, so here's what I'm going to be doing. That right there is an old electric motor that's seized up and doesn't work. I'm going to be taking this, and the knife will be pretty much made from this. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get after it. Alright, so here's what I'm looking at. So the shaft is going to be the blade and the tang, and I'm also going to do a couple extra pieces just to show y'all some stuff if you're interested in that kind of thing. But I'm going to take these windings out, and that's going to primarily be the handle. I'm going to wrap it around the handle and all that. The only thing I'm going to be doing with it is I'm going to be putting it, after I get the copper and all that stuff done, after I get it wrapped and all that, I'm going to be putting where was that thought? I'm going to be putting epoxy on it for the handle to finish it off. But yep, so that's my plan. I just got to figure out how to get this out of here. But enjoy. Alright, so got that off there. I don't need a whole lot. I'm just making a skinning knife. I'm probably going to go cut this side off as well, so I can show you all a couple different things. But that's the start of it. So let me show you my setup real quick. Now, pardon the noise. That's going to be a little air mattress pump. But so this is my forge. I built it all on my own. That's probably not good for it to be like that. Oh well. So there's that. There's my anvil and whatnot. And then this is to move the stuff around. It's pretty wet in the forge right now, so I've got it going to get it warmed up and get some stuff. I've got spare wood, by the way. I'm just drying out and burning, but I'm letting it get dried out and nice and hot and all that. But that's what I'm going to be using, and enjoy. So to get started, I couldn't find my cross peen, so I'm just going to use a 2-pound hammer. I've got, I want to say these are actually for horseshoes, but they're going to be good tongs for it. But I've already got the metal in here, getting nice and heated up. So stay tuned, and yeah, all that good stuff. First thing you got to worry about is getting that round piece of metal nice and flat. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Then I'm going to start drawing it out and all that stuff. So yeah, it's going to be fun with a 2-pound hammer. Lots of fun. Now that back straightened up a little bit, still got that curve there. Now I'm going to start drawing this out a little bit. So it's important to clean your forge out regularly. Otherwise, what happened to me might happen to you. All the soot and ashes and all that just kind of settled into the air holes. So there's that. Anyways, so here's what I've got so far. Right there's going to be the blade. I need to straighten it out. That's going to be the blade. So I'm going to take about this much of it from here to there, and I'm going to bring that out, draw it out, and that's what I'm going to make the tang out of. And then the rest of that I'm going to do a couple different things with, so I can show y'all some stuff. But I need to get a little more aggressive bend to it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at. So I'm about to fire this this dude back up and get it going. Enjoy. So that battery operated this thing right here, it's pretty much dead. But you can still use it for this. But I've also got the foot pump as well. So there's that. But let's see. So let's see. Right now, what I've got. Just flipped over and straightened up. All right. So right now, what I've got. So I've got the blade. Then I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna pop that in some more. And then that's going to get drawn out. That's going to be the tang, so that's where I stand on that. Alright, so this is going to be the skinning knife. I still need to clean that up a little bit, bring it down just a little bit, but it fits pretty well. So what I've also done is I've also taken 2 other small pieces of metal, and I'm going to oil quench one and I'm going to water quench one. These are both high carbon steel, and I'm going to show you the difference between oil quenching and water quenching. Then I've also got to temper this one after I get it done and clean it up, put some holes in the tang, and put a handle on it. That'll do it. So, alrighty. I'm not going to bore you with all that though. This right here, that's the color difference between a oil quenched knife, or an oil quenched piece of metal, and a water quenched. Now that is just a bunch of carbon buildup from the oil, because it is used motor oil. So when that comes off, let's see if I can scrape a little bit of it off real quick. I don't know if you can see that very well, but when it comes off, obviously it's going to be a lot lighter. But a couple other things I'm going to show you with it, and yeah, let me get this knife quenched real quick, and I'll be good to go. Not yet. Not yet. So this one I oil quenched up to about half of the blade. So let's turn this off. Alrighty, so I'm done on there. So this one you'll be able to see the line right here, which is pretty cool to me. But so this one I quenched. You can see the line right there. I quenched about half the blade. Now, here's how you can tell whether it's hardened or not. Give me just a second. Alright, so, no, I'm not in frame. Let's come on over here. So one way to tell whether it's hardened or not, you hear how that kind of skates off of it? There's a definite difference in that. So, the two that were oil quenched are hard, the one that is water quenched is not. Alright, so here we are after a good wire brushing. Not a whole lot left to do with it. Just need to grind it, put the edge on it. Just need to grind it, put the edge on it, and clean it up a little bit. Ain't gonna take a whole lot. Alright, well, got her nice and cleaned up. So I just took a grinder. I used a wire brush first, then I used a grinding wheel, a 60 grit sanding wheel, and then a 120 grit sanding wheel. And I'm about to sharpen it up just a touch with this file, just to knock that burr off there. But yep, she's almost ready. So there she is, and I'm gonna work on getting this copper out of here for the handle. But I believe she'll hold. Alrighty, got some of that winding off there. Oh. I guess I'm going to unravel some of it, and I'm going to put a couple holes in the tang, and then I'm going to start wrapping it, I guess. Alright, stay tuned. Alrighty, so got some holes in there, and I am just going to start wrapping it. anyways, I'm not going to bore you with all this wrapping. So, well, there it is, almost done. Still got a little bit more to do to it. But, yep, that's pretty much going to be the skin and knife that I'm going to be giving away. Stay tuned to the end of the video yet again so that you can know what you got to do to win the knife. What is up, everyone? I am back. It is time to finish this giveaway video, this knife video. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I should have all the pieces I need. So here's a couple of pretty well matching pieces of Kydex, and that's going to be for the belt clip. And then the knife. I've also got the rivets right here. So let's get this going. Let's see. So I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm probably going to start off. Let me make sure this is matched up. I'm going to start off probably at the bottom and just get these holes drilled. Here we go. Ooh. Make sure that's matched up again. So there's that one. Then I'm probably going to go ahead and get a couple of these put in while I'm doing this. That way I can work on So let's see. We've got do this one. And we will do, that's close. Actually, we'll do one right here. Okay. Let's get these two in. Hey. So now I'm going to go, let's see, this is kind of what I'm, is that right? Yeah. So that right there is kind of what I'm aiming for. So I'm about to put the knife in here and start letting it mold. Alrighty. Which I'm going to have to show you how I'm having to do these rivets, because, yeah. Let's see. First, we're drilling it. Get one right here. So we'll go right up here. Alright, so there's three. I'm going to get these three in. Oh, y'all couldn't see any of that. Oh well. Let's go over here, because these rivets are a little bit weird. I don't have the proper thing for it, so I'm having to do it. Is push this fella up through the bottom. And then a little tap tap. And there she is. Do that 2 more times right here. That much is done. That's where the knife's going to sit. I'm going to come up on this side after I mold it a little bit more. And yeah, because of the shape of it, this ought to hold in there nicely. Just got to let it cool off a little bit. Okay. Now it should. Oh yeah. It's gonna sit in there real nice. Alrighty. Okay, let's see where's that leave us. Let's see. It got a little bit distorted whenever I was doing that, so actually I'm not mad at that at all. Just takes a little extra oomph. So here we've got the knife in the sheath. I'm going to go through and clean this up, clean that up, clean this up a little bit, and then this one just a little bit, and it'll be ready to give away. But pretty much there it is right there, and it's just going to be a little skinning knife here. So I'm going to get it sharpened up, get it polished up a little more, and yeah, stay tuned for the giveaway. Alright guys, so small modification on it. So on this part, I curved that under, so that should be able to give it a little something to grip onto whenever you go to clip it on your belt there. I'm just not 100% sure I gave it enough room on the belt. But anyways, pretty much there she is. And ow! That pinched me. I'm too fat for that. Anyways, pretty much there it is, and yeah. That could be yours. Hope you enjoyed. I'm out. Alright guys, so in order to win the knife, here's what you got to do. You have to be subscribed. You have to like the video. And then that's really about it. In 2 weeks of this video going up, I'm going to take all of my subscriber names. I'm going to put them all on a piece of paper, cut those out, put those in a hat, and then my 4-year-old's going to pick one out of the hat. So, hope you enjoyed this knife video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'm out.